From a shocking villain comeback by Robert Downey Jr. to Keanu Reeves returning to the depths of hell, the next few years are about to explode with the biggest movie sequels ever made. And here's the crazy part. 2026 was only the warm-up. Between now and 2030, Hollywood is releasing sequels so massive they could break box office records and change the future of cinema forever. We're counting down the top 10 most awaited blockbuster sequels that fans around the world have been waiting years to see. But before we reveal number 10, here's something surprising. Almost 90% of people who watch our videos haven't subscribed yet. If you enjoy epic movie updates like this, take 1 second to hit the subscribe button and like this video. Let's start the countdown.
The hell?
Starting from number 10, the high-octane finale, Fast X Part 2, is coming. The story follows Dominic Toretto and his family as they face the final, most dangerous phase of Dante Reyes' revenge. But the game has changed because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is officially back as Luke Hobbs to settle his own score with Dante. While the last part left Dom and his son in a death trap at a dam, this sequel continues the story by uniting the old crew with Hobbs, bringing the chemistry between Diesel and Johnson back to the big screen for a massive final showdown.
Coming on number 9, the most awaited deep-sea thriller, The Meg 3, will release after 3 years of fans wondering what else could be lurking in the trench. The story follows Jonas Taylor as he discovers that the megalodons have evolved into a hunting pack with terrifying intelligence, coordinating attacks that threaten entire coastlines. In the previous part, Jonas managed to stop 3 monsters at Fun Island. But this time, the story continues with the discovery of primal waters, a hidden ecosystem where even bigger prehistoric predators have been waiting for millions of years to rise to the surface.
1.
At number 8, the dystopian return, The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping, arrives after a 3-year gap since we last visited the world of Panem. The story follows a young Haymitch Abernathy during the 50th Hunger Games, also known as the Second Quarter Quell, where double the tributes were forced into the arena to prove the capital's absolute power. While the previous film, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, showed the rise of a young President Snow, this story shifts focus to show how Haymitch became the hardened, alcoholic mentor we knew in the original series, revealing the brutal games that defined his life 24 years before Katniss Everdeen was even born.
Coming in at number 7, the massive cinematic event Avatar 4. The Tulkun writer is arriving after 4 years of waiting for James Cameron's next masterclass. The story follows the Sully family through a significant 6-year time jump, where the children are now young adults, leading the Na'vi resistance against the RDA's pink skin invaders. The last part, Fire and Ash, focused on the aggressive Ash people, but this sequel continues the epic by potentially taking the fight beyond Pandora, as Neytiri and Jake face the reality that Earth is dying and the humans will never stop coming.
For number 6, the neighborhood hero returns in Spider-Man 4, after a 5-year wait for Tom Holland's next solo outing. The story follows a lonely Peter Parker, who has been completely forgotten by the world, living in a small New York apartment and fighting crime without any high-tech Stark gadgets or Avengers support. The last part, No Way Home, ended with Peter sacrificing his identity to save the multiverse, and this story continues his journey as a, quote, back-to-basic street hero, dealing with a citywide gang war involving villains like Kingpin and the Scorpion.
On number 5, the supernatural cult classic Constantine 2 is finally arriving after a massive 21-year wait since Keanu Reeves first played the Demon Hunter. The story follows an older, more weathered John Constantine as he is forced to navigate a new supernatural war between heaven and hell that threatens the balance of the mortal world. The first part ended with John being granted a second chance at life after a literal encounter with Lucifer, and this sequel continues his dark journey as he tries to mentor a new generation in the mystic arts while dealing with his own past sins.
At number 4, the post-apocalyptic legend returns in I Am Legend 2, after 19 years of fans debating the ending of the original film. The story follows Robert Neville decades after the outbreak, but it specifically follows the alternate ending, where he survived the lab attack and realized the Darkseekers have their own social order and feeling. While the theatrical cut saw Neville sacrifice himself, this story continues in a world where nature has completely reclaimed the cities. Introducing Michael B. Jordan as a new survivor who encounters an older Neville, who has become a protector of the very creatures he once tried to cure.
We haven't even picked our guys yet.
Oh, I hate this part. All right.
You hear something?
Coming on number 3, the Jungle Game returns in Jumanji 4, after a 7-year wait for the core cast to reunite for one last adventure. The story follows the original team as the game's mechanics start bleeding into the real world, forcing the video game avatars like Dr. Bravestone to appear in the actual streets of Los Angeles. The last part ended with a flock of ostriches appearing in the real world after a repairman triggered the game, and this sequel continues that chaos as the quote-quote truce and their avatars must finally meet face-to-face to shut the game down for good.
Learn to be the strength of the old fathers.
At number 2, the biggest event in the multiverse, Avengers Doomsday, arrives after 7 years since the Avengers last assembled on screen. The story follows the new generation of heroes, including the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man, as they face a multiversal crisis triggered by the arrival of Victor Von Doom. While the last Avengers film, Endgame, saw the death of Tony Stark, this story continues the saga with Robert Downey Jr. returning in a shocking new role as Dr. Doom, a villain who uses both science and magic to conquer the multiverse.
If we don't find him,
I won't let this world turn me in.
Finally, at number 1, the most awaited animated finale, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, arrives after a 3-year wait since the ultimate cliffhanger. The story follows Miles Morales as he tries to escape his own Prowler variant on Earth-42, while Gwen Stacy leads a team of spider people to find him before the Spot destroys the multiverse. The last part ended with Miles trapped in the wrong dimension and his father's life at risk, and this film continues that exact moment to decide if Miles can truly break his canon event and save everyone he loves.
Some of them are returning after 10, even 20 years. But the real question is, which sequel are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments. And if you love movies like this, make sure to subscribe for more upcoming movie stories and breakdowns.